Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Mile High Living. I'm Gina Bellich. All right, today is the big day. It's Colorado Gives Day, and Denver 7 has teamed up with Community First Foundation to help raise much-needed funds for area nonprofits. Here to tell us more is Community First Foundation's Kelly Duncan. Kelly, I'm so excited about today, right?
Are we.
What a big day. Let's talk about what is Colorado Gives Day.
Yes, absolutely. So Colorado Gives Day is a movement. It's a 24-hour online giving event so that we can show the nonprofits throughout Colorado a little bit of love through online donations. And it's all powered by the platform coloradogives.org.
All right, talk about why today specifically is so important.
Yeah, so today is Colorado Gives Day. And the reason that we ask people to donate today is because Community First Foundation and First Bank have seeded an incentive fund with $1 million. And what that means is that we boost every single donation that's made today. So if your favorite nonprofit gets 2% of all that's donated today, they'll get 2% of that incentive fund.
Ooh, I love that. I'm going to talk more about that incentive fund in a minute. I'm going to ask you more about that. But first, talk about how many nonprofits are really participating, because it's surprising.
Yeah, we have the most that have ever participated. We're at 2,900 nonprofits that are on this site, and they're all looking for donors to support their causes.
Well, this is something that we've not done before, and I'm really excited about this too. We have a special video compilation, right? We want to show really these nonprofits sharing and how COVID has impacted them this year. So go ahead and take a look.
We couldn't do what we do without you, and now more than ever, we need your support.
We're down 68% in financial funding. And regardless about anything else that's going on or anything else that's been donated to our program, we still have to feed our canines and we still have to medically care for them.
Because two of our major fundraisers are operating at decreased capacity, we need donations to help compensate for this loss of funds.
So we need two different things. We need volunteers to come pack our meals, and we also need donations to fund our meals. Our meals are 25 cents a meal, so every $10 donation funds 40 meals.
What the World Affairs Challenge needs most right now is your financial support, your monthly donation. It doesn't matter the amount. It can be 15, 10, $5 a month, and that will help a lot.
What DSST needs the most right now is patience, grace, and support.
With the right research, education, and advocacy, we can end child abuse and neglect, but we need your help. This Colorado Gives Day, we're asking you to join us with a donation of any size.
And Kelly, sadly, we could probably air that all day long. I mean, with the number of people who are in need and the type of projects that are out there. Talk really about the impact that nonprofits have had this year, especially.
Yeah, so it's been a really tough year for all of us, nonprofits included. And we sort of see the nonprofits falling in one of two categories. Either they're on the front lines responding to the crisis, making sure people have food, they have housing, or they have healthcare services. Or they're on the other side where they're an arts or a theater organization that really depend on revenue, ticket sales for their revenue, and they have not been able to host those events. So they're being either stretched to meet an ever increasing need at the same time that their budgets are being impacted because they've had to sort of stop those fundraising events or stop ticket sales.
It's a double whammy. I mean, that's really what it is. And so, you know, this is something I love talking to you about, really, if we can, the connection between being generous and our well-being in general, you know, and how that impacts it. And especially this time of year, you know, another incentive to maybe do something.
Absolutely. So we can't escape the news that COVID has been really tough on all of us. Some of us are feeling isolated. We're not feeling great about the state of affairs. Here's some good news. Giving boosts your well-being. Research shows that when you give to others and you give to causes, you get a boost in your well-being. And the best part is it doesn't just improve your well-being, it improves the well-being that those are directly around you. So if you give, your family's going to feel better too.
Well, speaking of family, I told you this right before we got on, that my family, we're sitting down tonight, before or after dinner, one of the two, with my sons, and we're going to give them money, and they get to pick out what they want to do. But we specifically wanted to do it today, and that goes back to the $1 million incentive fund. So let's go back to that and talk about what it is exactly and why that's so important.
Yeah, first of all, thank you. So glad that you're going to give tonight. But the incentive fund, it starts at $1 million, and we've had some other generous donors boost it a little bit. But how it's going to work, if you your favorite nonprofit that's 2% of the total give, and we're hoping the total give is well over 40 million this year, they'll get 2% of that incentive fund. So every donation is going to get a boost today. And we are so excited. We've seen a 25% increase in giving today over last year at the same time.
25%,
yes.
Folks. That's huge. We want to let's double that by the end of the day.
Exactly.
Let's make it even bigger, because we all have that in our hearts. I know it's not easy for a lot of folks right now. Let's see how many people we can help. Talk about the minimum amount. This is a good hand-in-hand, another question to go in there. What is there a minimum amount that you can give?
Yep, it starts at $5.
Okay.
So we lowered it this year, recognizing that people are going to want to participate, but people may have seen their own budgets impacted. And we just got numbers in. We've seen 480 donations so far that have been under $10. So it's working. People are giving what they can, and it's making a huge difference to the nonprofits in our communities.
Absolutely. Talk about the ways we can give.
Yeah, so it's so easy. You go to the website, coloradogives.org, and you can use a credit card, and you can give to multiple nonprofits. In fact, we've seen one donor already gave to 100 nonprofits in one transaction. So you go in, you pick your nonprofits, you pick the amount you want to give, you add it to your cart, and you can use a credit card, you can link it to your bank account. If you have stock that you want to donate, give us a call at Community First Foundation. We can take gifts of stock as well. If you have an IRA and you want to use that required minimum distribution to give to charitable organizations, absolutely.
Kelly, we appreciate it. All right, Denver 7 is a proud sponsor of Colorado Gives Day, and we want to make today a record-breaking day for local nonprofits. So if you would like to donate to some much-needed organizations, go ahead and visit their website, coloradogives.org. Community First Foundation sponsored today's segment. Don't go anywhere. Keep it here. Thank you.